guys, welcome to Meat is Where It's At. I am joined today by my handsome husband.
That's me.
Garrett. And he is going to show us how to make Kiltz's ice cream.
Yep.
It is one of our favorite desserts when we're having a craving for sweets. This is our go-to, and I'm excited to share it with you. I know a lot of people have been requesting it, so let's get into it.
All right, here we go. So first ingredient is heavy whipping cream. And you wanna make sure that you get it as fatty as possible. In this case, this is Darigold, it's from Costco. It's just the basic stuff you get from Costco, and it's 40% heavy. So since everybody's having ice cream today, we are gonna be doing 3 cups. The recipe on Kiltz's website calls for 2, but today we're gonna up it by half. So let's start with 3 cups of cream. And actually we ran out of that one, so we're supplementing with the stuff we got from Chef Store, which is Glenview Farms cream as well, and that is also 40% fat. All right, so the next ingredient is egg yolks. You can also sub with a whole egg for one recipe. So because I don't want to measure out 1 whole egg and a half, we're just going to be using the yolks. Typically in the base recipe, it calls for 5 egg yolks. So we're gonna up that to 8 since we're doing 1.5 recipes. This is our egg yolk that we got from Chef Store, previously Cash and Carry. And they show here on the side what your portions are. So we're gonna be measuring out 5 egg yolks, which is a 1/3 cup, and then 3 more egg yolks, which is a 1/4 cup. So let's do that. There's our 1/3 cup. Make sure we get all that out. Then we'll move on to our 1/4 cup, which will be our 3 egg yolks. At this point, where the egg mixture is now, this is your ice cream mix. So the cream and the egg yolks, you start churning that in a maker and you're gonna have ice cream. This is where we start getting into flavorings. So I typically like to put a little bit of salt for flavor. A lot of people actually stop here because this will be the most, I guess, carnivore friendly ice cream that you could make. But since we have kids in the house and we like a little bit of variety, we like to put sweeteners in. So Costco carries this. It is monk fruit sweetener. It's 0 calories. It is 8 grams of carbs per 2 teaspoons. But that's gonna be spread out amongst a lot of people, so it's not a huge worry. And then we also like to add vanilla. It's always best to go as pure as you possibly can. This is just pure vanilla extract. A lot of people like to use the bean as well, which is awesome. I know I'm gonna show something that might make some people upset, but I do this occasionally because I like it. You can use sugar-free flavoring syrups. We don't do this very often. I personally like this in my ice cream. This is classic caramel. We don't do it very often, but if you're feeling cheeky, this is always something you can do. All right, let's get on with the sweetener. So we're using the monk fruit stuff that we talked about earlier, and I typically do a tablespoon per cup of cream. So let's get that in there. It also doesn't need to be exact, so just to your liking. So next is vanilla. This just adds some really nice depth of flavor in there. So I typically do a capful per cup of cream, so we'll do 3 of those. All right, and then after that, I'd like to do a pretty generous portion of salt, just so it has some really nice flavor as well. And this is the Redmond's. We have it in a fancy little grinder here, so let's get that in there. Like I said, we like to be pretty generous, and let's get this whipped up. Now, because this is heavy whipping cream, you don't want to agitate it too much. You just want to mix it enough so everything is properly combined, so you can throw it in the ice cream churn. So let's get that going. All right, this is our ice cream maker. So it is a Cuisinart. I don't exactly know what the model is, but Amazon had a good deal on it. We'll put the link down below for those who are interested. It does not have a compressor, which means this inner bowl will need to be frozen. And the longer it's in your freezer, the better your ice cream is gonna turn out. So ours have been in the freezer for about 3 days. So let's get our ice cream mixture in so we can get going. All right, so this is our ice cream mixture. We let it sit in the fridge a little bit since we were messing with the cream. You want it to be as cold as is possible without being frozen. That's going to ensure that your ice cream comes out quicker and the consistency is on par with what you'd like. So I'm gonna mix it just a tad more because the monk fruit sweetener doesn't dissolve the best. So we'll just agitate it a little bit before we throw it in the churner, and then we'll be on our way. All right. So this is the churning insert here. This is what makes sure that your ice cream gets all nice and aerated. And let's throw on our lid, switch it on, and it's going. So let's pour the mixture in. Here we go. Let this sit for about, I think we do about 25 minutes is the instruction. So let's come back in 25 minutes and see what it looks like. All right, so our ice cream is just about done. So let's take a look at its texture here. So if you can see that, this is still a little bit soft. I like to churn it until it's barely moving through that paddle attachment there. One, because as soon as you pull this from the frozen bowl, it's gonna melt pretty quickly. So let's keep it running for a few more minutes, and we should be done here pretty soon. All right, we are done. Let's take a look. There is some amazing homemade ice cream. So let's get that scraped off the paddle and get it scooped up, and we should be good to go.
It looks so good.
Hey. Here, why don't you come over and take this paddle and take a few licks off it. There's the best ice cream you'll ever have. I'll try it?
I do.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, it's so good. It is really good. That is so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like seeing Garrett on the channel. If you have other treats or recipes that you would like to share with our community that help you live your best meat-based life, put those down in the comments, and we'd love to check them out. Thanks so much for watching. Our cholesterol is fine.
See you next time.